Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing something that I never really thought I would share, something exciting and something new and a little frightening. But I want to film this process just so that we have this to look back on, and because I feel like you never really know how it's gonna go. Some people it happens the first try, and some people it happens a little later than they expected. So anyways, yesterday Neil and I were both at church, and we both individually had our own little moments with Jesus, and he gave us peace in knowing that we are meant to be starting a family. We've been wanting to have a family since March. We finally decided that it was time, but we weren't really ready financially. We weren't really ready situationally. There's a lot of things that hold you back. There's never the perfect time to have a baby, but God has blessed us with a new home in January. He's blessed us with our jobs, with each other, with our families. We're just so incredibly We're so incredibly blessed. And yesterday, just having that peace and that assurance and the affirmation that this is the time and this is what we're supposed to be doing, just made us take a step towards that goal. So we are officially trying to have a baby, and I'm excited, and I'm just trusting in God. I'm kind of a worrywart. I am an Enneagram 6, and I just always think of what could happen terribly wrong. But I don't know, there's something about this that is just giving me peace, and just relying on God and trusting in God and knowing that He will provide, and that whatever happens is meant to happen. So we're just in a really good place, and we are going to start having a little baby, and I'm just so excited. So we'll see how this process goes and how long this video will actually be. But that's the first update. Okay, y'all, 2 weeks update. It's been 2 weeks since Neil and I have decided that we wanted to have a baby. So the things that we've been learning in these last 2 weeks is the food that you should and should not eat. No raw food, things like that. We also learned that I drink way too much caffeine, so gonna start cutting down those caffeine levels a little at a time. Obviously, when I'm pregnant, I'll take it a lot more seriously, but right now we are just getting into that process and working on that. So we're gonna buy some decaf coffee, and I have to break my coffee addiction at some point. So we've been learning about that. We've also been learning about prenatal vitamins. You're supposed to take them 3 months before you make the baby. I didn't know that. I thought you just started taking them when you knew you were pregnant. So just ordered some and got it in the mail today. We got the Ritual prenatal vitamins because they're super good and clean, and everything that a baby would need. So I'm gonna start taking this today, and I'm so excited. And we're just gonna continue this process, continue learning things and educating ourselves on how we can have a safe environment for a little baby. But we're excited, right?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so it is October, and this month we've decided on waiting to have a baby, or waiting to try to have a baby, until next month, because I'm not pregnant. I already know it. And my sister's wedding is this month, and I come from a really crazy Hispanic family where weddings you drink, and any gathering you drink, and if I'm not drinking, there's going to be suspicion. And I'm a very strong person, I thought, but I tried to not drink, which I was successful at. I did not drink any alcohol at my mom's birthday weekend last month, and not only was I asked multiple times if I was pregnant, I was told that I was pregnant. And it really just sucks when you're not pregnant and you're trying to get pregnant, when people ask you if you're pregnant and you have to say no. It's just really depressing, and I don't want to do that because it messes with me mentally, because it is something that I want. So please stop asking people if they're pregnant, because maybe you're messing with them. So anyways, we're gonna take a pause on it, still take my prenatals, still eating healthy, but drinking alcohol, so it would be irresponsible to try to have a baby. So that's what we're doing, and we'll just start back up in November. It'll be okay. Well, November came and went, and we are not expecting a sweet little bundle of joy. It is December already. I kind of am late on these updates, hence why I'm in a car. But we are still trying. We are still praying for a baby, still praying for just the right timing. We know that God's timing is perfect, and that whenever this does happen, if it's this month or if it's in a year, if it's in 5 years, whenever it happens, that we are following God's will and what He told us to do in August. It's been August just already. So it's not that hard, honestly. Like, it is annoying for me, selfishly, to not eat certain things because I might be pregnant. Like, oh, I can't have sushi at this time of the month because I might be pregnant and I don't want to ruin anything. And I know that there's small portions that you can have without hurting your child, but I don't want to do that. So if there's even a possibility that I could be pregnant, I'm going to stay away from those things that you're supposed to stay away from. So about 20 days out of the month, that's what I'm doing. And then the other days I am on my period, so I'm eating whatever I want to eat. But I am still taking my prenatals. We are still trying. It would be amazing to find out on December 25th that we're expecting a little baby. But again, we're just putting our faith in God and just waiting on His promises. A quick little January update for you guys. It is 2022, and we are just so excited for this year and praying for a little baby in the year of 2022. So it'll be a really good year, super excited, and just believing in God's timing whenever that's going to happen. So we're not stressing out, we're not worrying about it. We're just living our lives, getting our house ready so that whenever we do have a baby, we don't have so many house projects because but that's about it. It's going to be a really good year. We're very excited. Oh my God. Neil's home right now. I just took a test. Oh my God. I came home for lunch today and I was talking to Neil about my period still not here, and I wasn't even thinking about like trying to keep a secret from him, but then I thought I really should take a test. But I took a test like a week ago and it was negative, so I just thought my period was a little late. And I went into the bathroom and it was positive. And then I had to keep a secret because I'm trying to like surprise him with this little onesie I bought. And he was trying to talk to me about grass. And
I'm just trying to find some insulation for grass, and
I was completely ignoring you. And I told him we're having a baby.
so we're expecting, and hopefully this is a start for a family.
A start for a family. Besides our boys.